Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, our Let's Play series, episode 49. And we're going to start pumping out this chlorine, and I think we're going to start working our way up to space. We hemmed and hawed for a while about how we were going to approach things, and we scouted out and found a lot of cool stuff over here. 2 anti-entropy thermal nullifiers and this thing of neutronium, which signals some sort of geyser or vent here. So we found a lot of interesting stuff looking around the map, but I think ultimately we're just going to settle for brute forcing our way up through whatever we encounter here. And doing that to make our way up to space. We will set up a vacuum tube station ultimately to send our people up here quickly. We'll also use it, I think, to send people down quickly. We have plenty of plastic for this purpose, though. Looks like somebody had a little problem transporting ice. So let's mop that up. But yeah, we're going to just, while they're building up the ladder through here and mining out some of this coal, we're just going to set ourselves up a little bit of ventilation. And let's grab some manual airlocks. Whoops, that's not correct. Manual airlock. Just to try and limit how much chlorine and whatnot is falling down here. We are going to dig out like so. And we're going to break into here and we're going to start pumping this chlorine into these gas reservoirs. And that is going to reduce greatly the amount of chlorine that kind of falls down into our base as a result. I think while we're at it, let's also work on expanding these areas out. All right, job's mastered. Let's see who it is. Gene, sure. I also need extra ranchers, Gene. So, oh, you have already mastered that. That's why you're on farmhand. Okay. Something else for you then. So you already have ranching down. Is that correct? Rancher, yeah. Seasoned rancher I don't think does anything, as far as I know. Yeah, we need you to be a courier as well. I think that's a little bit more important than a tenured scientist at this point. Now let's set ourselves up some tile here. Not that it's hugely important, but make our little area here pretty. We can, while we're at it, dig out a little bit more as well. Yeah, let's do that. Tile, igneous rock. Let's just make some more platforms for this stuff. Digging out some more iron is nice as well. Not that we have any sort of shortage at all there, but is there any other job mastered that I did not notice? No, okay. Wait, Nicola? Tenured scientist? No, that's an old one. Alright. Yeah, let's break into here and let's get this all up and going. So, ventilation. We are going to want gas pipe. We are just going to run it. We want to set up our pump down here, ideally. Our air pump. Which means we probably want to find a way down there. A little bit of ladder, why not? I guess if we're cracking through here, we're actually fine leaving some. Okay, so we can actually just ladder, igneous rock, set up a gas pump. Do we care? Maybe not. New duplicates. What do we have? Diver's lungs. Great. Let's print. I accidentally hit reject all last time, and we lost a good guy with Diver's lungs. This one's pretty lame, but... Hassan, welcome to the team. Let's get you started on becoming a useful member of society with this. And schedule-wise, we are just going to drop you off. Why not? We'll drop you off here with Stinky. So you have a little bit of rec time, a little bit of sack time. You're probably tired after being forged into existence. So let's give you that much needed R&R, and then have you working. Yeah, we're getting little bits of problem here. This is annoying. Basically, just little bits of ice are melting here. I think it's largely because people are carrying down ice and just not quite getting it down in time. So, 2 anti-entropy thermal nullifiers, and this is a cool steam vent. Alright, that's pretty useful. I mean, we're already kind of set on water, though. Submit bioscan in case, for whatever reason, this didn't go through. We're kind of already set on water, though. It is conveniently close to these anti-entropy thermal nullifiers, though. And we have not also explored out this area. Is there anything else that we missed? Does not look like it. Still waiting on Burt to hop in here. What is the issue, Burt? How are you? What are you doing that is more important than getting into this thing that I've now set at priority 9? Is this not reachable? You go through here, you climb up here, you go down, climb up. No, looks reachable. So where is Burt? Burt, what are you doing? Burt, buddy. This is the highest priority thing I have for you. And what are you doing? Oh, you are a rancher. So you are ranching it up. No, now you're sitting on this. Burt, what is up, my man? Can you not get here? You can get here, right? Your very own neurovasculator. We've had this for you for so long. Let's move up here. Set this a little slower, just so we can see what Burt's thought process is here. You gonna get in here? Burt! It's assigned to you. What is going on? You don't want to hop in the neurovasculator? Is it not on? Is there something wrong? Don't understand. You're Burt. This neurovasculator is assigned to you. What am I missing? Go ahead and inspect. Inspect. Grab more files. Neurovasculator. Burt, why won't you hop in here? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, Burt, I don't know what's going on, but if I can put someone else in here, I'm gonna put someone else in here. So I'm sorry, but them's the breaks, kiddo. Maybe the neurovasculator doesn't work. Maybe Burt is defective, but I don't know. Okay, so who's sort of my next most impressive dupe? I mean, I wanted to give it to Burt because he got burned all those times building our base. Is there anyone else who has suffered? Not really. Not really. Frankie, what do you look like? Construction 0, digging 8, tinkering 9, athletics 18. That's pretty good. You are unconstructive. That's why you have That's why you have 0 construction. Okay, maybe we don't give it to Frankie. Unconstructive seems pretty bad. Lindsay, what are you? You know what? Actually, let's do it this way. Priorities. Who has amazing athletics? I think that's what I care about most. 15, 13, 16, 18 for Frankie. And yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll give it to Frankie. Frankie, if this thing works, you get to use it. How's that? This is a high priority. If you want it, come and get it. If she can't do it either, then I'm just going to think that there's just something wrong, ultimately, with this. New database entries. Genes shuffled. Okay, so Frankie hops in here just fine. Complete the neural process. Rock Crusher trait. Plus 10 strength. Alright, Frankie. Not bad. This chlorine. Alright, well. Let's start getting some of this work done. So, we're going to crack in here. And we are going to ultimately set up we'll set up a gas pump. We're going to set it up a little bit lower than everything else here. I think right here is good. We're going to have a gas pipe. And let's not have it go quite there. Yeah, okay. Try this again. Ventilation. Grab ourselves a gas pump. Set it up right here. Gas pipe. Igneous rock is good. And then we're going to want to bring this over, I think. Yeah. And we will do this. We're just going to pump straight in at the start. We'll work on filtering it later, but for now, let's just get this area pumped out. I think it's the plan. And yeah. Gas reservoir. Set up a couple more. Ladder, igneous rock. Yeah, we'll wait till this gets dug out. And we're gonna get all the chlorine out of here. That way we can break in through here and start making our way to space. That is the plan. Get to space. Stick out this as well. I don't need this algae. I've got so much algae. 33 tons. A little bit more coal wouldn't hurt. So let's grab up that. Alright. So that's getting built. Neurovascular got used. I'm still wondering if there's anything I want to do with this cool steam vent. It's a nice little resource here. But I am already pretty set on oxygen. I don't feel there's a use for it right now. As surprising as it is, normally I would be snapping up every anti-entropy thermal nullifier I could find. All these nullifiers are really useful, but I have so much cooling because of these cool slush geysers that it just really hasn't been worth it. As odd as it sounds. These areas are starting to get a little bit hot because these are dormant, but that'll go away eventually. Oh, we have run out of oxygen. Alright. Enable this building and set this to a higher priority. We need to get down here, that way we can take care of these slicksters. There's still a very good amount of oxygen here. Yeah, everything's starting to heat up a little bit just because of the dormancy here, but not a big issue. Okay, back to here. How are we doing? We're getting there. We need to build a ladder, don't we? This is good enough. Let's improve the priority on all this stuff. Just a little bit like so. We'll enable auto harvest here. And I suppose we enable auto harvest here, although I think they can reach it. Alright, yeah. So we're going to build our way down here, get all of this set up. We will need to set up a little bit of power, but that's not the biggest hurdle in the world. Yeah, we're just going to set up something simple, I think. Well, where do we want to set it up is a good question. I think we're going to uproot this balm lily. And we are going to set up just a little bit of, well, I don't want to set up tile right here right now. Let's just set it up right here, actually. Let's go base, oh, sorry, not base, power. And set ourselves up just a little hamster wheel. Iron's fine. Oh, there's not quite enough room, is there? We just need to figure out a way to power up this gas pump without interfering with too much here. Well, maybe ultimately we just want to run the power in through like here. I would buy that. So let's do something like this. Yeah, I think that's the plan. All right, so nano generator, iron ore's fine. Grab ourselves a jumbo battery. We will base. No, we're gonna power it up the lazy way right now, like so. And then we will replace this with tile, I suppose. Sure. For the moment, we will replace this. Well, no. Actually, let's just do this. This is easier. Yeah, replace this with tile. And then we'll replace this with tile, and we'll just power it up through here. Alright. We're gonna get a little bit of chlorine in here. But that's fine. This is all just hydrogen right now. And we'll set up our little filtration area right here. That way people aren't running through here to do anything. All the ventilation is set up. Perfect. And while we're at it, granite tile here. And power. Actually, we don't even need this to be granite tile. Well, yeah. We're just going to dig it out. Wire, iron ore. Like so. Okay, cool. I guess the issue is if there's a vacuum here generated by this pump, we care suddenly about this being tile. Because vacuum will draw things diagonally. Alright, let's do this. Jobs mastered. Nisbet. Exosuit engineer. Sounds good. How are we doing over here? We can grab more wolframite. I don't really care. Let's just dig out through here. Grab ourselves some more wart seeds. Yeah. Dig up this. Dig up this. And let's start cooling this area down a little bit. So this is where we'll put the seeds. Alright, so now we're clearing out this area. We're going to pump out of this chlorine, put it in these gas reservoirs. We can ultimately use this chlorine to create something like a Dreco Ranch. But, making our way up. I know I'm doing things in a really painstaking manner, and maybe that's a little bit boring, but I think this is just sort of the correct way to do it. I don't want these gases mixing around in my base. It just seems really obnoxious. It seems like a lot of work that I'd have to do later to fix that. So for now, just clearing out these areas, pumping them out like this. I mean, pretty soon this is all going to be gone, right? This is... Already we've cleared out a good chunk of it. Getting up to 50 kilograms. So we're going to clear all this out, and we're going to continue digging here and up. We'll deal with these problems as we encounter them. In fact, basically this solution will work for us here. And yeah, we're just going to keep making our way up into space. And I think that's where we're going to set up our space base ultimately. Yeah, with vacuum tube drop-off points right here, and just whoop, send them right up, and everything should be good. All right, I'm going to cut the episode here, and I will catch you guys next time.